Welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. Original Seed coming at you from my bedroom. And today I'm going to be talking to you about Roger and how even in the short lifespan that he had in the show, it had a huge impact. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking. Let them in. We met Roger in a abandoned house while he was out searching for the bounty that pretty much everybody in the show was looking for. But even though we only had a short span with Roger in the series, I believe that interaction with the Ghoul and Lucy had a huge impact on the show. Not just for people like me who know about the games, but the casuals who don't really know too much about ghouls. And this little interaction between the Ghoul and Lucy pretty much explained, and not only explained, but humanized the ghouls for the general public, in my opinion. Looking at the Ghoul, you would think that most ghouls are like that, but throughout the show you start seeing different types of ghouls. Some that have gone feral, some that are in between, and some that are living life as a normal ghoul. Now, that little interaction with Roger pretty much explained a lot about ghouls, but it didn't just explain it, it humanized them. You can see the struggle of the ghouls who are trying to not become feral. They're trying to hold on to their human side, and that struggle is universal in all humans, in all species. And so you're able to relate with him in that moment where he's trying to hold on to his humanity, but of course, without those yellow vials, he doesn't stand a chance. Now, we don't really know too much about those yellow vials. They're not in the game from what I can see. But according to, I guess, the lore in the series, this vial is what keeps the ghouls from turning feral. I believe the vial is some kind of protein. For example, when Alzheimer's disease in humans, or different type of diseases when it comes to the brain, is the brain cells are being they're dying. They're and your brain isn't able to get those connections again. Your brain cells get fried and they deteriorate over time. And I think that's the same thing that's happening to these ghouls. Their brain cells are deteriorating, turning them into ghouls, and this serum is the only thing that either provides the proteins to reverse it or to keep it dormant. To keep you as a ghoul, keeps you from going feral, losing more of those proteins in your brain. Maybe I'm thinking of some kind of serum like that, something that obviously keeps you going and turning, but it has to do with some kind of brain chemistry that keeps the brain cells from deteriorating. And that's actually what happens to Roger. Well, almost. They had a mercy kill. In that moment, you can see Roger's humanity, thinking about the past, thinking about his mom, thinking about apple pie, thinking about how food tastes. And even then, as he was turning, you can still see his humanity telling the Ghoul and telling Lucy that they should probably leave because things are about to get ugly. Now, in that short, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know how short it was, I think was a huge deal for the average viewer to let them connect with the ghouls so they can actually see the humanity and actually shared moments. I believe that was a big I believe that was an important scene in the show for everybody, and I'm glad they did it. Again, it shows the humanity within these ghouls. It shows the struggle that they have to go through in the wasteland. And because of this scene, you're able to connect with people, species, I guess, that doesn't look like you. So good job for the showrunners who did this, the writers who put this little scene in. It seems insignificant, but it has a huge impact on the way we understand ghouls in this series. Not just for people like me who play the games, but people who haven't, people who are new. This is very important. And he was a very important character. And it was really sad to see him go. But at least he didn't turn. At least he kept his humanity to the end, with the help of a little bit of friends. Let me know what you guys think about Roger, and if you feel like he had a huge impact the way that I did in the show. Or, if you didn't really care much for Roger and you're kind of glad he got. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.